Hello and welcome to another quick look. This time we are taking a look at the Windward by Tasharen Entertainment. And Windward is kind of reminiscent of the Sid Meier's Pirates, but it doesn't have some of the features like the melee combat and visiting towns in the same sense, or exploring islands as Sid Meier's did. But it actually is pretty fun ship action game. But it's very geared towards multiplayer in my opinion. But let's just take a look at single player. I'll show you. It's the same pretty much on the single player or anything else. Let's delete this here. This is my previous front. There we go. And we'll change this to just blah. And no friends this time. So you can start a single player, choose your name, you do your existing player here, and you can allow your friends to just hop in, hop out through your Steam list. It works really well. I was streaming this game on my channel earlier, and we had like 10 people all around the world. I'm located in Europe, in Finland, and we had people from US, all around the Europe, joining in with no issues at all, which was actually pretty cool. And let's just jump into the game. So we'll create a single player here, and you can allow players to start with certain ships. So for example, I have pretty good ship, which I'm gonna start with at the moment, and you can allow them to use their current stuff they have, or you can force them to buy a new ship from scratch. You can also limit item stats, and for scaling you can have permanent war, so all factions fight each other, which actually is probably what I would like to have mostly. Then you can adjust the challenge, combat damage, pirate amount, all that. You can also edit the factions here. We'll just keep them as they are, but you can change all kinds of stuff: name, description, these affinities, different special abilities they have, and everything else, pretty much how they start out. Let's just accept that. And this is the world here, and you can change this around to be a pretty damn big worlds if you want to, and they kind of turn into these corridors, and each faction starts at one of the branches. But for this purpose, we don't want too big. You can also see the information here about the world, and you can also mouse over for information. Like this one is 100% controlled by pirates, and it's level 12 required. So we'll just keep that, and we need to choose a faction. Let's go with these guys. We are consulate, the green ones, and then you just jump into the game as it loads. Here we go, and we control this ship. This is my pink pirate ship, which you can customize, which I will take a look at immediately here. So there's a menu, and here's the inventory, and kind of like any action RPG like Diablo, Path of Exile, and all those games, you have your equipments here, and they have different stats like hull, speed, mobility, range, damage, and all those, and you can equip them from your inventory in the ports. So that is this kind of inventory system. Also, we probably would like to hear some sounds. What do you think? There we go. So there is actually music in the game and sounds. And down here is the customization. So I've customized my ship to have sails with skulls that are pink, black sails and hull, and a bit of pink in there as well. Then you have cargo slots, your money, wood for repairing and building. So there is actually building in this game as well. Stone, which you can use for diving, and then gunpowder, or black powder for using your special abilities, such as these. Then you have your talent. This is the talent tree, and you can, as you gain experience, you can level up for more damage, speed, and all kinds of things. There's luck for finding more valuable loot. Then you have a map, which is this region. So let's do a bit of sailing. I'll show you more. So you can just actually let's stop at the city first. We have a friendly ship coming there. Stop here. Actually, I'll show you the cities first. So this is one of the cities, and There's a few different things you can do in the game. You can kill pirates, take over regions. You can do some trading by buying cargo in the cities. The number here shows that they have really a lot of fishing tools. So when it's green, they have abundant or excess amount, and when it's a minus red, they want that. And they only buy things when they are on the red side. So you can go around sailing from city to city, even between regions, take some cargo and make some money for with that, if you know where people want stuff. And for that you also have these rumors, which kind of tells you that this town needs cotton, and the one where we are at the moment, it has an abundance. So you can also get tips from here where to do things. Then you have items for shopping, so you can buy, say, a shipment of stone, which you can salvage for yourself to get some more of these. Same for all of these. And then there's different captains and paints and guns and whatever for upgrades. Then we have quests, which are a few different versions, like ferry passengers to Cheval, which I'm going to take, and then discover a city. And then there's kill pirates, kill pirate captains, protect the city, and there's all kind of different quests. And running these quests is one of the key points of the game. Then you have ships, which you can buy. I have 9 of them unlocked at the moment. And I have the frigate at the moment, which is a very big ship, but there's a bigger one still available. And then you have Vault, where you can just stash your items. So that's how cities work. Now let's go and find some stuff. So we're currently going to the Cheval, and we have this kind of quest tracker pointing us the direction we need to go. Here's your abilities down here. So you have repair, you have a volley, or different volleys which you choose between factions, and then you have other abilities which you can gain later on. Like I have chain shot on the ship, and I have walk the plank, which allows me to dive for a sunken treasure. And then I have from talents Noxious Cloud and Grogolov Cocktail. So we delivered to people in here. We got some money and rewards from that, and that's quite nice. Let's see what they have for offer here. Pick up cargo, ferry passengers, such a chill one. Nah, let's just go to the Windward, wherever it might be. And all of these abilities work with key bindings, like you can see the E and Q there, which are all customizable. And then you can just lob some fire in there when you feel like. There's some random loot you can pick up by sailing. They're greeting me, one of our own people. This is one of the starting regions, so there's not really any enemies here. We'll have to sail off from here to get some enemies. Controls are just WASD. Shooting happens automatically when you point your cannons within range to the enemy pirates, and then you use the abilities like any action RPG, really. So we'll sail to this city here, the Windward. We discovered that we got some consulate reputation, experience, money, all the materials, and we also got an item here. So we got some embroideries, a new captain, and some other stuff. And you can equip them in your slots. You can sell them, or you can salvage these for experience and sell that. You can also trade them with other players if you wish. Hunt down a pirate. Let's leave this region. So this is just one of the regions, this map here, and they're all randomly procedurally generated. And then you have all of these regions, and every one of these tiles is one of those regions. So this was the 9x9 map, and there's a 33x33 map. So these can get really, really massive. And I've seen some servers where there's close to 100 people playing the same map in different factions, and I can see that being just utter chaos when people are taking over regions, killing each other, and having fun. So let's fast travel here to get some pirate action. Maybe I'll just sail the pirate region up north. That's actually like a great idea. We'll just sail north from here. Oh, there's actually a pirate there. Rastuk. So these are my, I don't know, side cannons. And I also have some frontal cannons on the ship. This ship is very easy to kill. Just unload a volley in there. And a bit of flames and fire. This is a really, really good ability. Just burns down ships. So I took some damage. I have a repair guy on my ship who automatically repairs my ships. Also your sentry towers and your other ships help you around to kill enemies. You can also use repair. You need to stop and spend some wood, or you can go to your towns and repair there as well. And this is the main part of the game, really. Killing enemy ships and sailing around. And it's super fun in multiplayer when you have like 10 people going around killing everything. Let's see what they offer here. Get cargo. No. They also drop loot when they die. You can also ram them, which is quite fun. There we got all this loot here. Let's sail north. I'm gonna go and take over some of the regions up here from the enemies. So going between the regions, you can either use the fast travel or you can just sail to the edge of the map and you teleport to the next one. And it seems to work really, really well. We have no issues with this after 10 hours of multiplayer. You see the challenge here. It's level 12, which is kind of low for me. That's fine. Inferno just shreds their sails, which slows them down so quick, and then I just circle around and kill them. It also does a lot of damage, but big surprise that burning is not good for wooden ships. So here's a Gillespie, I guess, and you can just sail the port and start taking over it to turn it into your own city. You can also actually build more of these cities. So some of the cities offer quests and tell you to build a new city somewhere. It can be within the same region. You also go to the different regions here. Like you can see these are not controlled by anyone at the moment, so there's no cities in there. So you can pick up a quest from one of your controlled cities and then just sail here and plop down a city and start populating the area. There is some suitable areas where you can build a city, and the area around the city also affects how big you can grow it. As you complete quests, they grow bigger, which offers more loot, more quests, more everything pretty much, and you can build bigger ships. They require a certain size of town, like this one is size 9. This one I just captured is actually 8 out of 10, but if you have no space, it goes lower, like this maximum size. You can see how many quests you need to complete to improve the size of the city. Is that actually good? No. He's an expensive dude. No mobility or piercing, but other stats are quite nice. I like mine. Chance to temporarily improve accuracy in combat. Nah. Sold for slavery. And we have quests here. Sightseeing trip. Deliver cargo. Let's do the sightseeing. Let's go sightsee some of their areas. Also, let's equip this construction. So that's a construction supplies that I have, which allows me to terraform with explosive charge, and allows me to build stuff like guard towers here. So I can just plop down a guard tower there, and it gets built. It gets built automatically, but you can also help it to be made quicker. And they actually need to destroy the sentry towers before they can take over the town now. They're sort of their sentry towers over there. Let's burn it to the ground. And you can take over these as well, the same as you can with the other ones. of the way. So let's take over this as well. Up here you can see the control by pirates, so you can see the how much of we control, or who controls what, basically. The black bar is the pirates, and green here. But if you have more than just pirates and your faction, it can be all kinds of colors. Like every faction can take their share. With the lighthouse there. Lighthouses are basically just showing a vision around you, so it's like a sentry, not sentry tower, but like just that gives you vision. And let's show you the instances more. Well, so not only is there this massive map here with all these regions to play with, and each of them are always randomly generated from seeds. There is also instance combat. If I can actually click on the correct one. So here's the instance, and it's a private region where you can invite other people to join as well. And if you accept, you just get teleported into this instance zone where you need to kill all the pirates and take over the zone. We seem to be in the winter zone. It's also somehow based on your level, so 22 at the moment, 21. Although I'm 32, so it doesn't exactly scale. And it seems we are in a stranger land. This is the terraforming, so we can just lob a barrel in there and make some new holes. And key to this instance is taking over all the pirate cities. And as you take the cities over, they start spawning your own ships to help you. And this can be sometimes really annoying to do. But sometimes they're also really fun to do. But anyways, that's pretty much what Windward is all about. So it's a bit of exploration, a bit of taking over enemy regions, killing pirates, doing some trading, questing, and some instancing as well. And I wouldn't recommend this game on a full price. For a single player. It gets kinda grindy later on. Well, not even kinda. It gets very grindy later on, and I wouldn't have probably enjoyed that very much on my own. But with 10 other people, it was actually really fun, even if it was a bit grindy. So it definitely shines in multiplayer. And the content seems to scale with the amount of players as well. So some of the enemy ships start to get pretty nasty. Also, this gets pretty nasty. I'm gonna sink here. Maybe. Oh, thank you. He healed me. Stop my burning. Nice. Throwing water barrels at me to heal my... There we go. But anyways, that's Windward. I hope you guys enjoyed as well. And definitely, if you wanna play the game, get some friends to play with. It's so much more better that way. But I'll see you guys next time on another quick looks and my other videos. Check out the YouTube for Let's Plays and other quick looks, and also check out my twitch.tv/Bellanera channel for live streams of games like this. Lots of strategy, builder, management games, and some RPGs and action games every now and then as well. But anyways, I'll see you guys next time.